In late July, the Department of Treasury launched the Main Street Recovery Grant Program to help small businesses impacted by the pandemic. The program is now complete, and I'd like to share the outcomes. This legislatively created program was a tremendous success. Legislators like Senator Bodie White and Senator Heather Cloud were wise to invest in the survival of small businesses, which are the backbone of Louisiana's economy. The program achieved what the legislature envisioned. It moved more than $260 million quickly into the pockets of small businesses impacted by the pandemic. We wouldn't have been successful without many partnerships of organizations across the state of Louisiana, to include Michael Heck at G&O Inc., Kalisha Garrett and the New Orleans Regional Black Chamber, Dawn Starnes McVeigh and NFIB, the entire team at Postal Wait in Netterville, including Mark Staley and Rachel Higginbotham, MLC Works, the Department of Revenue and Secretary Kimberly Robinson, Secretary Ordwin at Secretary of State's office, Louisiana Legislative Auditor Dow Papera and his entire staff, our Treasury administrators, David Richard and Avery Hall Wade, my entire Treasury team and staff, chambers of commerces, and economic development organizations across the entire state of Louisiana, to include local governments. It did not come without obstacles. This program had tremendous time restraints, unlike any other state-run program. The governor signed the bill creating the legislation on June 12th. And we launched the program July 28th. 43 days later, we took the final application, knowing that the whole program needed to be complete by December 31st. Significant milestones that we reached as a team. We distributed money to 20,751 businesses in every parish in the state of Louisiana was touched. More than $162 million was awarded to businesses owned by minorities, women, and veterans. That's 4 times what was required by the law. Nearly half those businesses helped by the program didn't receive a penny in prior federal funding. The average grant award was $12,648. I am proud to say we came in under budget, freeing up an additional $2.3 million in grants. We also kept the vast majority of administrative dollars inside the state. This is a very transparent program. Information on who received the grants and the amount of the grants can be viewed on the Treasury's website at latreasury.com under Transparency. Some statistics I'd like to share with you. To the legislature's credit, the program was very clear on goals and objectives. Businesses had to meet 10 points to be eligible, not 5, not 6. They had to meet all 10 or they weren't eligible to receive the grant. This basically took all the politics out of the program. Over 20,000 businesses were denied for a variety of different reasons. Unfortunately, 6,488 applications weren't processed because we ran out of money. Also, in administering the program, I saw some things that I didn't like very much. Unfortunately, a few people took advantage of the program. We did catch some fraud, including fabricated tax returns. And I just wanted people to know, we will hunt this money down. I'm not going to sit back while people stole or steal money that businesses could put to good use. I will personally come knock on your door if I have to. So if you took advantage of the program, you need to know we're coming for you. We have already turned over 107 applications to the Office of Inspector General for investigation, and we are demanding $1.5 billion paid back by applicants. I do believe that the legislature needs to make it easier to go after scam artists. Right now, to pursue civil damages, we have to put a new anti-fraud law on the books every time there's a new grant program. We need a broadly written law that gives us much more teeth so we don't have to reinvent the wheel every time there's a disaster. So Senator Heather Cloud and I have discussed this, and she was the co-author of the MSRP law, and she will be filing a bill that will pursue those who cheat government grant programs like the Main Street Recovery. I believe the legislature also needs to address the taxability of the COVID-19 funds. There are several programs, but currently the IRS and Louisiana Department of Revenue told us the grants are taxable because the CARES Act did not specify that they would not be. That's why we mailed 1099 forms to all applicants of the MSRP. Please talk to your tax preparer because you may end up not owing any taxes on these grants. But I have talked with Senator Kurt Talbot, who has filed a bill creating legislation that would make the CARES Act money a non-taxable event. And these grants should not be subject to Louisiana income tax. And this would include the MSRP, the Frontline Worker Rebate Program, and federal pandemic unemployment compensation. Now, in closing, one of the lessons we did learn is that businesses need to be prepared to apply for these grants. And as I believe there could be more programs coming down from the federal government, like you need to make sure you're filing your state taxes. You need to make sure that you're current with the Secretary of State's office. You need to make sure you have a business checking account. But right now, with tax season upon us, it's a very good time for you to get with a professional and make sure you've done all the things that you need to do to make sure your business is legal and eligible to apply for these grant programs as they pop up. The bottom line is the Main Street Recovery Grant Program kept business open and gave small businesses a fighting chance. Helping businesses isn't just about the business owners, it was also about keeping the jobs and allowing people to provide for their families. So in the end, I want to thank everybody that participated in this program. We are officially closed. We do have some administrative things to take care of, wrapping up, but it was an outstanding effort by all. And as your treasurer, very pleased to have administered the program. Thank you.